welcome to another episode of Ms.Nhi Podcast. And of course, as usual, today is a very different topic. And also, my special guest today is Adrian. Hi, Adrian. He is my very good friend and also like my business partner. Also, I think he is like my brother in Singapore, to be honest. A very pleasure for me to have him to come here to share with you guys about who he is and also what he's been doing. Hi, Adrian. I hope you have a good morning today. So let's share a little bit with our audience. Who are you and what you've been doing?
Okay. Hi, Nhi. Yeah, so Nhi, we go a long way back. Since I think 2019.
2019, yes.
Yes, we met Adrian in 2019 in a personal development course.
Yes,
Correct.
We went a lot of courses together.
Yes, a lot. Okay. Personal development is very important to us.
Yes.
Correct, definitely. So basically what I'm doing now, I run my own business after getting out of employment.
Yeah.
So build my own hustle, and then we started this co-living business about 2 years ago. About 2 years ago, and then that's one part of it that we are running it and managing it. It's about automated, so we don't really have a lot of resources into it. That's the first part of it, and the second part I'm doing also a network marketing business. That is on focuses on health transformation for individuals.
Yeah. Share a little bit about Adrian that what I've been learned from him over the last few years is a big transform for him because he used to work in banking industry. He used to work at the corporate world that we say 9 to 5 job. And for Adrian to get, we call that get rid of the rat race. That's our term. Other people can call something else. I think it's the big movement because I'm been seen that by my eyes, witnessed by myself. I think it's an amazing story that I really want to bring to my audience because it's not everybody outside there have a real story of someone who willingly to give up what they've been doing for so long in the comfort zone. Am I right to say that?
Definitely.
Yeah, especially he same as other men outside that he have family to feed. He have responsibility as a son, as a husband, and as a father. I think that's what most people similar will have to do every day. So let's start. Why do you decide to start this journey? Because I don't think it's an easy decision for you to make.
Okay, it goes back to 2013. So I started this job at a bank, which the scope is something that I like. It's about project management. But the one thing that I didn't like was the long hours. So basically, I was working from morning 9 to 10 to 12 p.m. daily. So and at that time,
That's scary.
it's crazy.
10 to 12. Wow.
But the thing is, we have been so used to doing all these things. I mean, we have been taught to work hard, study hard, and so I've been so much into it already.
Yes.
That it's so normal, just to get the paycheck, that bonus, that increment. Yeah. But at the time, my firstborn was about 1 year old.
Oh, still
So
early.
correct. So
There's a lot of responsibility and take care.
yes.
Yeah.
And he wasn't staying with me because I didn't have time to look after him. So basically, he was staying with my mom or my mother-in-law.
Yeah.
So both myself and my wife, both of us were working late almost every day.
Yeah.
So we are like a weekend parent. I only see him on Saturday morning, and then Sunday until Sunday night, basically.
Yeah, well, I like the term he say weekend parent because I think most of our parents not only in Singapore, I think almost everywhere, this is what we've been struggling, right? Timing to spend with our children. I think that pain is enough for you to decide to do something amazing.
Yeah, actually that time, because I was so used to it, I didn't feel the pain yet.
Yeah.
I know what I wanted. that time was the promotion, the recognition, so that I can have the bit of more money to support the family, right?
Yes.
That's how it all goes about.
Yeah.
And then one day, one of my colleagues asked me, "Hey, you don't see your son all the time. Don't you miss him?"
Wow.
And that question was like a poking
Poking pain,
Seriously,
yeah.
I was like, oh my god. I mean, I actually knew, but I don't know why, but I shafted that question, the answer somewhere deep inside,
Yes.
so that I can continue doing what I was doing.
Yes.
But that question really set me thinking.
Yes.
Yeah. And then when after 2 years, and then when I look at my results, I did get most of what I wanted. But the question is it worth it?
Yes.
So yeah.
I think that the question that is it worth it actually I will go detail a little bit here, because to let you guys know that for you to work in the corporate world with a high position, high salary, like when you walk out, when you go to office, you look good, you wear good, you make a lot of money through the work, of course, but that's indirectly, invisibly is a trap for Adrian, because now he lost what he cannot take back, which is the timing of see the children grow up. I'm as a mom, I can totally understand that, because you only have to sacrifice one. You want to make more money, then you less time with family. But then if you spend more time with family, then it's harder for you. Harder doesn't mean cannot, to find money to fulfill their need and maintaining for them in this country, also around the world, to be honest. So when is the time that you decide to answer that question by make a decision differently? Because I think that would be the big step for you, right?
Correct.
For you to have a question, don't know the answer yet, but I'm looking for the answer, and then make a decision. Yeah.
So I thought I just needed more time with the family. So I did the convenient thing, which is to change a job
Yeah.
to one that requires less time.
Mm.
And in fact, I found one that has given me a good increment.
Mm.
The hours are better. But I forgot one thing about it. The culture is totally different.
Oh,
So
yeah.
the culture is toxic, to use this word really. It was very toxic. Within 1 month of joining, I felt like leaving.
Wow.
That's that bad.
That's how bad is that?
Correct. And then, but I hung on. And then, while working at the place, I began to look out for side income, for alternate income, for different opportunities, because
Yeah.
I know this is not what I want in life anymore. Yeah.
Yeah. So let's go for what do you wish you want to know before you start to step out of this comfort zone.
I guess what I wish to know is really the mindset. I think the biggest change in myself in this whole journey
Yeah.
is definitely the mindset.
Yeah.
The mindset of myself like 5 years ago and now is totally different.
Yeah.
Yeah. Back then we used to be limited by whatever our beliefs are,
Yeah.
whatever we think we can do. But now I feel I can do anything I want.
Yeah.
As long as I want it, I'll find out the ways to do it in a legit way, in
Yeah.
a moral way.
Yeah. Thanks for that sharing with our audience. I will share with you my personal story with Adrian that I still carry with me to death. Okay, that a few years back when we go so many courses together, I don't even lost of count how much we've been investing ourselves. Like every course, like bro, go, let's go. And I'm glad we have that spirit, because that's how we grow together as a business partner, as friendship, and like even more than family, to be honest, because I don't have family in Singapore. My business partner, like Adrian and more, who are working, I feel I feel like we have a agreement in many life paths that when I come to Singapore, please take care of me. That's how much I'm owning them. So we would discuss about bring like go money and you. Okay, so and I still remember in the class of Douglas, and I'm ready to go, and my other friend was just Nicholas, and we both just pushing him to the corner and say, "Bro, bring your wife. It's a honeymoon. Think whatever it is. Let's go." And we don't know how much fire we have. that will push him manage to let him go money and you. Because I feel, for me personally, I see if don't have that day, we decide to go, we decide to push him as a friend. Of course, he have to make a decision himself. I agree, but environment is important as well.
Yes.
That decision is really changed my life forever, and I believe Adrian too. Let's share a little bit of that, because that's a really extreme. Because I can see a big shift from you after you come back from money and you. Like it's totally. I feel like you are a different person in the positive way, of course.
Yes.
It's like extremely. Because he used to be, for me. Sorry, I talk bad about my brother today. Hey, everything is fear. Everything. Oh, you sure? Like I'm not sure. You know, everything is a fear in front. Like fear. I scared. I scared. I scared. I scared. But I get it because he have family to feed. He have parent, he have wife, he have kid, you know. It's a lot of responsibility. It's a man's shoulder. So of course the fear is a real. How do you break through that fear? And let's share a little bit how you go back for money and you, and what triggered you to be make a massive movement.
Okay. Wow. That was very, very, very crucial moment of my life. I wanted to go money and you already, but I heard so much about it that if we as a couple,
Yeah.
if you can go together, the alignment is very, very different.
I agree.
Correct.
I totally agree.
Correct.
Yes.
So I was thinking of how to get my wife there, but I wasn't sure how to convince her because
Yes.
I was probably like 90%, 80% convinced myself only.
Yes.
So that's the thing. We have to be 100%
Yes.
convinced of whatever we are doing.
Yes.
So long story short, basically, I had lots of people pushing me, Nicholas, my mentors, telling me a lot of things.
Yeah.
And one of the most important thing that one of my mentors told me before was, if you don't go now, it's okay. You can go 6 months later. What's
Yeah.
the loss? The loss is 6 months of time.
Yes.
And that hit me immediately. And then I was like, okay, let's just sign her up. Don't care.
Yeah.
Just sign her up.
Because you already lost so much, you don't see your son, right? So I think that's the time is what Adrian looking for at that moment.
Right. And the truth is, if I miss that session, actually, the next session has not taken place because of COVID.
Yeah.
So things really we never know what will happen.
Yes.
If we don't take action now, then when?
When, yes. It's really a massive change, because I can see as the moment Adrian come back and when he really take action, the business that he do, which is we also business partner, it went like crazy. It's like in the middle of COVID. We don't say that we make a lot of money, but I think we're fortunate enough to still can spend time with our loved one and still can survive in COVID. I think that's the most grateful thing. Let's share a little bit with people who are still in the fear and it's COVID moment, and of course they also corporate work job. What the advice you would like to share with them, like from your personal experience, because they may want to start something, realize something like you. Is that too late right now to start something different for their life?
No, it's definitely not too late. I mean, nothing is too late. Really. In fact, with COVID around, I would say with COVID we have a lot of people working from home.
Yes.
And with working from home, there's actually a lot more flexibility,
Yes.
which you don't get if you are spending all the hours at work. It's a little bit harder for you to do extra things. Like do a side business, take up a course or something. Yeah, but with flexibility, you can do a lot.
Yes.
You just need to manage your time. You take out your lunch time to do certain things. Take up your evening times to do and look for another business, for example. We could develop into that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So it means the end you come back with self-learning and invest in yourself. If you want to start something, it's never too late. I think we'll have a struggling and lesson. Let's share a little bit about that. So for you to transition from employee to become your own boss, definitely it takes time to build it. So what is the bigger lesson, or I don't want to use the word failure, but the experience that you think people can learn from that? What mistake you make, or what thing that you feel like you really learn a lot from that?
Leverage is one thing I learned a lot.
Leverage.
Leverage on time. I think the biggest fear is, when we have sufficient knowledge,
Yeah.
What's the next thing that most of us will have knowledge. When you go for development courses,
Yeah.
you get the knowledge.
Yeah, it's so much knowledge, too
Correct.
much.
But what's the difference between knowledge and putting into action? That little part, I think, is the key, because
Yeah.
without the mindset to go along,
Yeah.
having the knowledge, you will not take action.
Yes.
And if you don't take action, there will never be any positive results.
Yeah.
You could have a little bit negative, yes, but as long as you write it out, it will all go. Because as long as your mindset is strong enough, it will all go out.
Yeah. Let's share what you've been just point out, that lavish and take action, because I think these two words also important. Lavish on time and lavish on each other. So how do you manage to get that? Of course, through what we're learning, but let's be real. Everybody go for self-development class and everybody go for different mentor and learning. What is special from you that you realize is so important to trust the lavish and trust the action? Because some people, they like, it's your action, it's not my action. The way of you lavish, it's not my way of lavish. I think it takes a lot of courage for you to remove that fear and start lavish on each other. Like us, we do business. It's a lot of trust in between, to be honest. It's not easy to be a business partner, to grow something together. And sometimes I feel like I even trust my brother. I call him my brother. Then even my own, like family member in Vietnam, it's not comparing, but I'm just to say how important the lavish and the take action and the trust have to be there. So how you manage to get over that and manage to apply the lavish and action?
Okay. For me, will be the clarity of your goal, your objective. So my goal is to have a self-designed life, with my family, and how to go about doing that. Of course, if I do the things I have been doing the past 15 years,
Yes.
I'll never get there. Let's be honest. That's why I'm stuck. Basically, I'm stuck. And I think a lot of people are just like me.
Yeah.
Only that some they do realize, some they don't.
Yeah.
Correct. That's the only thing. But for me, because I know what I want, I'll just work along my objective.
Yeah.
Go for personal development. That's one. When I network with business partners, with friends, and because when we are off the same frequency,
Yeah.
you connect.
I agree.
Correct.
Yeah.
You don't connect with everybody in a networking class. Definitely.
Definitely no. Because we go for like thousands of people. It's very hard for us to can connect with business partner, and only few of us do business together.
Correct.
And we realize that a lot of things have to be aligned, from moral, from mindset, from belief system, from trust the system, from trust each other, respect. Oh my God, it's a ton. And then I think also I learned one thing, that now I know why other people fail to do business together, because it's not easy, man. It's really not easy. For you to do alone for yourself already tough. Now you have to do with everybody without compromise. We should not compromise. We should help each other and like rise each other energy up. That's like extremely hard work as well. Yeah. So continue with Adrian. So definitely we cannot connect with other, but how do you manage to realize that, okay, this is what I will select?
I go by my feeling. So
gut feeling.
My gut feeling looks out for values. So when we have alignment of values, I know I can work with this person.
Yeah. That's great. So you guys, you can take that tip from Adrian. Trust your instinct, your gut feeling. If they tell you that you can work with this person, maybe give it a test, because only time will tell.
Correct.
Always have to come with sincerity and authenticity as well. Let's talk about the bright side, brightness side after you achieve your. We use the word very gentle on this, because with us, everybody's success is different. But with me, today what I have, I call that success, because I achieved a dream that I don't need to work like Adrian just shared. I was same as him. I work for 8 a.m. until 12 midnight every day. I don't even have time to see my daughter. most of the time my daughter is just with my helper, or like sent to school. And like the word that just now he said, weekend parent, is really our life here, and everybody live like that, and they don't spoke it out, and they just like it's normal. What everybody like that. What,
Correct.
but it is what we happy, and for me right now, I'm happy with whatever we having right now, and I believe you too. I love to see how much he been spent down with his son now. Every day in the story, I like, oh, my brother, he live a dream. So what's the brightness of that? Like after you achieve that, what do you spend your daily now?
So daily I still okay. So morning I wake up, send my kids to school, and then when I'm back, I have personal development classes in the morning, right about 10ish, about 10, and then I'll probably start the day if I have appointments with customers who want to transform themselves. Then I will have that. Lunchtime with my parents and my wife at home usually,
Yeah.
and then. After that, after lunch appointments again, or could be our business. We still need to follow up and follow up some of the items in the business itself. So
Yeah.
that for me usually in the afternoon.
Yeah.
And then come evening, I go and pick my son and my daughter again. So that pretty sums up my life.
Yeah.
And at night, I will still continue thinking, business ideas, ways to improve the business further, ways to innovate the business further.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So like say when you become your own boss, of course you own your timing, you can do whatever you like. And why I'm asking this question, because if back then I would never even have chance to meet Adrian. Okay, he's so busy that he every time he's in the office, which is in because when we start do business together, he actually still in his corporate world job, and I think that's the most thing that we learn from each other, that we support each other dream, pull each other out. The cash flow game is what we learn the most, that you have to know how to leverage on each other to pull each other out to support a dream. I think that's the most memorable thing I have in Singapore. The period of difficulty, we still have each other back. We build from scratch, grow together in the middle of COVID. We have a lot of struggling, and then we still manage to go through that. Let's share the struggling in COVID, that what you have been due for the business in the COVID, because I think people only think they are struggling. Let's share a little bit about the industry we do, because today is all about Adrian. Okay, today is all about Adrian. I want him to share, because he also an amazing business partner that I have. I'm so grateful to do work with him, to be honest. Yeah, let's share how the struggle you go to when you hit COVID, how you manage to overcome that.
So COVID hit Singapore. We call it circuit breakers then.
Yeah,
in I think 1st of April or something. Yeah, 2020. So we had a new project that was done up and ready to be released. Really to be released before COVID, just like a day before.
Yeah.
And then because of circuit breakers, it affected the way we could run the project.
Yeah.
Basically, our project was stuck.
Yeah.
And then the cost just kept coming, because
Wow.
you still need to keep going.
Yeah.
So we need to think of out of the box of how to do it differently, and yet still in a moral way, in a legit way, and not against the regulations, our social responsibility not to go out, because basically we can't go out, right?
Yes.
So we have to pivot, what we always say, like pivot out.
Yeah.
Yep. And actually that year was the year I wanted to come out of my rat race already.
Yes.
So with that coming in, and the everything in the business comes to a standstill, and a little bit of with difficulties and challenges.
Yeah.
I was actually very, very down for that month, because I had the mindset, just leave it first, it's only a month.
Yeah.
And then I got a reminder from my wife. She said, she reminded me and said, are you sure you're just going to leave it? What if it's 2 months, 3 months? And then I'm like, okay, let's just get it out. So with that reminder, I actually find the different ways to solve the solution, instead of hoping that the solution will solve by itself, which a lot of us like to do. I mean, I like to do it last time, so it's so that was a real challenge. And then because of that, my mindset shifted in the circuit breaker, I told myself, this should not affect me if
Mm.
I do not want to let it affect me.
Yes.
So, being circuit breakers, we're stuck at home most time. I continue to do the things that serve the business.
Yep.
I could still do my work at my on one side, and one side will be my business. So from there, I continue to grow. Yeah, I'm not going to let it stop me. If you tell yourself that this can stop you, it will. If you tell yourself that this is not going to stop you, you are going to leverage on it.
Mm.
You are going to leverage on it.
Yeah. Thanks for the tip. I think most of us sometimes we come to the denial state and we just too relax in the denial. I mean, we're sinking down and then we're like, it's fine, everybody like me. And then it needs someone we call kick ass, As a wife, I think she did amazing job, sister. Proud of you. The kick ass so he can take action, and I think we need that in life. Partner, friend, whoever that be willingly to give us the honest feedback for us to grow. Because at the end of the day, what you say is like, oh yeah, I can may let it die, but then can I change the world? I cannot. I cannot change the COVID. It happened. It happened. Now I have to be adaptable. I have to be resilient to deal and then to solve the problem for your business as well. So it's have to be more detailed and depth how the business run and make money. I don't go so much into that today because if you want to learn more how Adrian managed to be an entrepreneur, get out of rat race, and you also one of the corporate world person that looking for that. By the way, we're not selling any courses today, okay? For your information, we are really about sharing our experience, and we believe somebody outside there need this information to realize that you're not alone. My channel come up is also because of that. I believe in real life story. All my guests come from who I really experienced and been with them and witness them, see them from a normal person, like zero to hero story for me personally. And I love their story, and that's why I love to bring them up and share about this. Um, let's share about how much is helping when you become an entrepreneur and take care of your family around, because I think your changing will affect people around you as well, like your wife, your children, your parent. How was that changing for you after from employee to your own boss?
So the good thing is because you take control of your own time, you plan your own schedule. So the incidents when my son stopped feeling well in school, he just call me up, like whatever time, like 12, maybe 2, depending.
Mm.
And then say, hey, that day I'm not feeling well, I have headache. And then I could just go and pick it up. Back
Yeah.
then, I still need to look. Oh, do I have a meeting? Do I have a cover? I need to inform my boss. And then if my boss say, no, this meeting is I'm running most of the meetings around. Can you go later? Those kind of things. You never get it. So with a call, I can just go.
Yes.
Yeah, because I know what is important to me. I know
Mm.
what drives me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct.
That is for the children. How about the wife? Is that happy wife, happy life now?
Yes, definitely.
Definitely.
We have more time for dates. At least I'm more free now, so I could bring her to places.
Oh,
We could,
that's so
if
nice.
she sometimes she still has meetings, then we could go for a later lunch.
Yeah.
Because my timing is not restricted to the usual timing.
Yeah.
Even for my parents as well, I bring my dad out for coffee quite
Yeah.
often. He's elderly, sometimes are just very bored at home
Yeah.
in Singapore because in COVID we try to keep them at home a little bit more.
Yeah.
But if they are always at home and they have no one to interact with, it's really boring.
Yeah.
And that's why we have just so many of those social cases out there.
Yeah,
It's very
yeah.
saddening.
Yes, I saw that, and I think also I think your parents a little bit happier for you now that you have time to spend with them as well. Because look at the world right now, not only COVID, war, and so on. Privilege for us. I'm grateful that we're in a country that is still safe and we have time for family. For me personally, after I went, of course, when back then I don't went through this journey, I say where on earth got people have enjoying making money enough to survive and still have happy family? Impossible. because I never have an opportunity to live a life like now. So now, when Adrian just shared, you really can achieve a financially freedom. Like I say, financially freedom is a different number with everybody. For us personally, it's time for family and enough to feed them and take care of them. So I'm so happy that, of course, he achieved that. And of course, like he say, the wife support is very important. You need a partner that have to went through with you together, learn this together, supportive. If not, I don't think he even can be here today. But
Definitely.
the
Definitely.
wife is so important that you need to bring up a wife, because I have to give her full respect. I'm divorced woman. I'm married before. It's so difficult for two person can align in terms of supporting each other to build business. It come to finance, it come to family matter of survive and die for the whole family with his decision to do business. And I'm glad that you both have each other back, support each other and to achieve amazing result right now. Let's share a little bit other than just about family. Now about business and friendship and life changing after that. I'm sure you lose some friend and you gain some friend. What is the most fear for you when you decide to quit whatever you're doing? Because I'm sure it's like a new chapter. All the old friends are like this. What did they react? Whoever that you've been knowing for so long. And how do you deal with that, of course?
I guess for friends, to say lose them is really not really losing. Everyone is just so busy with their own lives, myself included in the past. So everyone is just in a world of their own, in fact. So that part of it is definitely happening most of the time.
Yeah.
Even with some of our very good friends, we seldom meet up. We still keep in contact for some lesser. Yeah. So that's for sure.
How do you deal with that? I don't think it's easy for you, right? It's been so long together.
I'm actually okay with that because no, I think everyone has their own paths in life.
Yeah.
So a different path. You have different friends sometimes. But I'm grateful for all the friends who are in my life at different times because they really make who I am today.
Yes.
And I'm grateful for that friendship. Nowadays, I probably stay in contact more with my business partners as well.
Yeah.
So there are another whole new generation because we work through together. We dream together. We fight for our dreams together.
Yes.
Yeah. Although we may know each other very short period of time, like
Yeah.
a couple of years maybe, but our values are different.
Yeah.
We are very much more aligned.
Yeah.
And so that helps to push your dreams and find your purpose in life.
Yeah. Adrian is more adaptable than me, so that's why I'm asking that question, so you guys can learn from him about that, because be resilient and adapt the situation. Sometimes we love friends so much that we're not ready to leave them. Also because we grow so much that we also want our friend to grow. But one thing I learned from Money and You that you cannot change anyone if they're not ready. You can be here and wait for them to come and ask for support, and sometimes how we talking, maybe we think we not or whatever, we stop justify us and just know that we hold on to the same value, like Adrian said. So remember who are you, remember why you start this journey. It's your decision, responsibility. Friend come and go, people come with us for a lifetime, for a season, or for a reason, right? It depends what it is, and grateful that we still can support each other every day now and then. You don't mind if I ask a little bit about the business you do, because I think some people may want to doing that. Let's talk about the co-living first. So I'm sure in Singapore a lot of people do like us as well. What are the things that you proud of Cozy, our business, that different with other people? Like I say, today is all about Asian, so I want him to share about what the proud and what is the core value that Cozy Room have, that bring the business to a next level, because it's not only us do this in Singapore together.
Yep. So co-living in Singapore is getting very hot now.
Yes.
A lot of players, a lot of competitors, or whichever you want to call it, like,
Yeah.
A lot of operators out there also.
Yeah.
There are many ones who are bigger. There are those big corporate players as well. But I don't compare to them per se, because they stand for a different meaning.
Correct.
For cozy rooms, we stand for a very simple meaning. We just want to provide a place, definitely a cozy one that has very well designed in terms of the space,
Yes.
in terms of the renovation design, and of course the comfort. And I think the biggest thing that we bring out for us is we have, in our sincerity to them, we want to give value to them.
Yeah.
Yes. So end of the day is how much value we can give to them. We will give it as much as we can.
Yep.
It's not about how much they are paying, or it's not about how much the whatever contract is, or things like this. Once they are on board, we do our best for them.
Yeah.
If we can do it, we try to do it.
Yeah. I will add on a little bit more about Adrian as well, that when we do business, our important also is human first, human come first, and
Yes.
we really treat our tenant like family. Like we will always ask us the question, am I going to stay in this room if I'm going to rent this place? And that is also stand for our core value, that moral come first is as a human being. We have to treat each other as a human first, and we care for them like a family. And that's what I love about doing business with Asian, because like I agree with him, should never compare yourself with your whatever that you call in the market. You have to stand for what you believe, and
Yes.
if what you stand, like no hurt no harm other, then are you as a good businessman? And still have a lot of good businessmen outside there like Adrian, that I want to bring more to the world. I've been seeing a lot of like negative thing online, and that's why I decided to do this as well, because I feel like not many positive people bring positive knowledge or positive information out there. And trust me, don't doubt yourself to start business, because you still have an opportunity to meet someone like Adrian, a sincere person, want to do business with heart. This is so important. Do business with heart.
Yes.
When you care, people can feel. When people can feel, they will be with you, right? And I can see that over time, like our business went very well. Like always be like taken, like the room haven't done, and we already so out everything. Okay, nothing to do this month then. I'm sure people will jealous of our result. I mean, I be humble here, but I think we did a great job together as a team. And then, now let's talk about teamwork in terms of do business. I think people want to learn this. I have a lot of questions people sending about like, can you share with us about how do you pick who in your team? Because I have people say like, I work with my friend in this company. We all decide to leave the company and form the business. And less than a year when we call block, it means the capital is no longer, no revenue. We have fight emotional. They did ask me how do I deal with it. Today I will bring this question to my business partner as well. What do you think about teamwork? How do you form people to do business together? How do you deal together in terms of finance together? Because be real, business is still come with finance, capital, revenue, emotional care. How do you deal with that? And what the tip you can give to the audience?
Okay. For us, teamwork is also playing to our strengths.
Yes.
We don't look at the weakness. We look at the strengths of all of us.
Yes.
So for Nhi herself, she's a people person, obviously.
Yeah.
So she deals with the people.
Yeah.
Yeah. For our the other partner, Tammy,
Can we?
she is the one with the eye for details.
Yes.
She's the expert in the spacing, the arrangement, the scheduling. So that part will go to her. For myself, I'm the numbers person.
Yeah.
So I will settle all the back end work, and being an auditor before, that's just very natural to me.
Yeah.
The paperwork and stuff like this, and the marketing as well.
Yeah.
So that's how we split up, because all of us do what we like.
Yes.
So there's no scuffle in between.
Yes.
Yep.
So I like this. Even I know I want Adrian to say that. Why? Because you see, most people think like, oh, I should pick someone same like me, do business together. For me personally, experience, no. You should pick someone that different with you, but you need that inside the business. You need a individual is important. For example, I cannot run business without my partner because I hate number. I bet with number, and I will keep saying that. Even say, "Oh, that's a negative word." I said I couldn't do it. So what do you want me to do? If you ask me to sit in the computer, do what Adrian, and he do so well with that. He's so neat. He's so detailed. So like detail. Like I look at that, I'm like, wow, this will take me 3 years to finish. But then I cannot force like my teammate to go and selling and closing deal like me. I cannot ask them to go and because now I talk bad about him. When they pick people come to the house, I was like, see, this person have problem again. Because I'm good at see people, and they are too. Sometimes they too soft. They're very gentle. They're very lovely and wonderful person. And sometimes I have to like, bro, you need to be a bit more rough, but you can't force people. So that's what I love about teamwork. That I exactly book the right seat in the right location, book the right person in the right job, and then respect and trust each other work. Because I trust him completely 100%. I trust Cammy for 100%. Sometimes I get we call scolded by Cammy because I'm not detailed like her. I don't have an eyes. Yeah, why you little? I like okay. Of course take note and learn, but over time I know I would never have a skill that Cammy had. I would never have a skill that Asian had to sit down and jealous of each other. We know how to face problem together as a team. Like this is the real problem. Let's fight together as a team. Okay, what can you solve? What can you solve? What can I solve? That is an amazing strategy for teamwork. So for whoever you're going to form the team together to work, like Adrian said, first, trust your gut. Second, trust the person's skill and talent and collaboration together. Today is actually a lot of tips that we've been sharing. So now talk about the second business that Adrian do. So when do you start it? And I'm sure you will have a lot of struggling to start that as well. Okay, so when do you decide to start that business? And the strategy you have is different. It's genius, to be honest. How you start that, I think it's genius. That's why I wanted to share. So how do you decide to start that, and where's the idea come from for you to transform and make it different compared with other?
Okay. First, I would like to share. I learned this business concept from one of my mentor, Robert G. Allen.
Yeah.
He talks about no money down.
Mm.
So I love to go into business with very little money down. To exactly say no, maybe it's a bit far-fetched.
Yes.
But as low as possible.
As low as possible.
Right. Because with lesser money down, lower risk. Lower risk, lower problem.
Yep.
Less less scuffles between partners.
Yes.
So that's the first thing that I always like to look out for in a business. So like Nhi mentioned, my second business is the network marketing business on health transformation. So throughout my journey, I actually do have some health concerns.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was much more obese, and I have obstructive sleep apnea and things like this, which isn't very good. So basically, I needed to cut down my weight, and I chanced upon this program from this business.
Yep.
From my wife. I wasn't open. She was the one
so
open.
sweet.
So she started, and then when
Yeah.
I saw results, ideally believing is seeing, but then for this case, I was seeing is believing only, because I
Yes.
didn't open. So sometimes when we are not open, we don't see it.
Correct.
So fortunately,
Have to open. Yes.
yes. So fortunately, she saw it first, and then she started. It was great results for her, and I took it on, and my health was much better after that. And then I asked myself, okay, this industry is very tainted.
Yes.
Network marketing, or some people call it multi-level marketing.
Yes.
So it has very bad reputation. So I was
It is.
thinking,
That's why I'm daring to bring up, because he is the only friend convinced me that it still have a people who do MLM sincerity, because like, he know me. I'm a person that I kill a bird in front of that person. I not pushing the rush, and he really patient to explain to me. And yeah, my skin get better now. I know you guys been talking a lot about that. Like, wow, you still look so gorgeous. It's thanks to my brother. He sent me face wash and taking care of me, and very patient with me, because he know I'm being pissed off with this. Stay in Singapore, and so many people, because why? I can speak Vietnamese. They want to expand in Vietnam, and they come to me with like you can feel the greedy, the expert. We can feel that from people. But Adrian really come to me to care about my health, care about my skin. He really want to look after for me as a brother, and thanks for that. So yeah, I agree with you. It's very bad reputation. And by the way, if you guys interested in this, please contact my very good friend Adrian. I trust him with full my heart. Okay, and you know me, I'm not saying anything in public without I'm really witness that. I'm that style of person. Off camera, on camera, I'm the same. And see why he laughed.
she is.
off
Definitely, very specific.
camera, off camera, on camera, I'm the same. You meet me in the public, I'm the same. Okay, you bullshit to me, I will cut you lost like immediately. But he's a person that I would recommend with if you want to do business in terms of MLM, because it's really bad reputation outside there, and we know why that's bad reputation, and you aware of that, which is amazing. So what is the idea you come and share with them? Because his idea is genius. I already know. I fall into that. So now he should share that, because I think it's amazing, and I don't think everybody can do. Why I'm saying that is the accents. It's the accents he have. He really want to care for his family. He want the health, and that's why he entered the industry. Yeah, let's share this. That's the idea to the audience. So from bad reputation, how do you turn that upside down and make it a success?
So having tried it myself, so
Yeah.
I know that the product works. It's really transformational. In terms of health, for facial care, it's definitely there. So the only thing is for me is to let people know that what was the difference? Because okay, a lot of people thinks that multi-level marketing is very bad because the underlying
Mm.
is not, there's no substance.
Yeah.
Just like you do investment, it's the same. If you buy a shares or a company that has no substance, you're going
Yeah.
to die definitely.
Yes.
Even if the price goes up, you will go down
Yeah.
eventually.
Mm.
It's the same thing.
Mm.
So if the fundamentals are not there, then can forget about it.
Yeah.
So I tried myself.
Mm.
Whatever that I share with my friends, I
Yeah.
will have tried it.
Yes.
So everything to me is good. And then since I can share this health transformation to people, why not?
Yeah.
Because health is one thing that a lot of people forget. I myself exactly the same.
Yeah.
In
After COVID, then we now
Correct. we were all looking for financial freedom.
Yeah.
And we forgot that if our health is not there, nothing
spend money for
matters.
what?
Precisely.
Yeah.
So what, you have millions, but you only have one day left.
Yeah.
So what?
Yeah.
Correct. So that's the thing I want to bring to the table, because I think myself, I forgot about health as well in my search for financial freedom. It hit me, and then I have to tackle it. And then I hope people will tackle it before it hit them, because it's no fun. It's
Yes.
really no fun.
It's not fun. Yes.
Yep.
Thanks for that sharing. I will drop a link below, all information about Adrian business. Whichever you're interested, you can contact him for the advice, for the contact, and of course for whatever information you needed. Adrian is very warm and loving person. He will sincerity sit down with you and explain to you everything if you want to hear. Okay, so I will drop a link below for all the information that you want to know about Adrian more. Like I say, do business with heart. That's what it is matter for me. That's what it is matter for me to bring to the show as well. And we will learn so much about Adrian today, and a lot of things. Let's come to a talk back about the host. I think people will come to this part like, oh, she do business with him. come, let's talk bad about her. Let's talk bad about me. What do you experience as me and doing work with me that you think people should avoid me? I'm kidding. Okay, let's share the experience that Adrian had with me and what have we been growth together as business team. Yeah.
Nhhi.
Yes.
Okay, she's amazing. Really, she's amazing. Her mindset, strength, determination, willpower is amazing. Like we said, if we focus on each other's strength.
Yes.
So her strength is people. Her strength is her skills in connecting with people. That part is her. Um, uh, the only things that if you really need to talk bad is like she say lah. She doesn't have the eye for details. She will drive us mad because she cannot follow the checklist.
Yes.
Yeah, those kind of things. She's like,
Messy.
can you just follow the checklist and do?
Yeah.
Then she will, okay.
Yeah.
Forgot this, forgot that.
Yeah.
Small things, but
Yeah.
yeah.
I admit. Yeah.
But that's why our team is based on playing on each other's strengths.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody is perfect. If you
Yeah.
want to pinpoint anyone down to the detail, it's going to be a black hole.
Yes.
I'm not perfect leader. I have lots of black holes to go down
Yeah.
to. So yes.
Yeah.
And we work well with each other because, like I said, it all drives down to our values.
Yes.
Our values are aligned. So as long as our values are aligned, everything can go.
Yeah. That's the joke aside, but yeah, I'm really a messy person in terms of work. That's why I need every time Adrian remind me, I'm like, oops, sorry. But I know it's my it's even sometimes I'm used to beat myself up. This is my personal challenge. I beat myself up because why I cannot detail like my friend, why I cannot do it properly, why I'm so messy, why I cannot check the paper. And then over the time I learned that if I keep focused on my weakness, I will have so much weakness. What I cannot take, I just call for help. Not always call for help. Of course, what I can do it, I will do it. But what I really like, your brain not wired that way.
Correct.
No matter how much I force, I don't have insight. I don't even understand. And I'm blessed. I'm very grateful. I have a business partner that mature and like similar like me to take and give. Like they know that is my weakness. They were like, she cannot do one. Don't waste time, So they know I'm the person that schedule and all that. I'm messy. They really do very well on that. So yes, my advice to you guys is find a partner that really can align in terms of like this, no perfection, but we support each other weakness, and then we build the strength together. If one of young people right now want to start a life and want to do what you're doing, what the advice you would give to them?
For me, last time I focused too much on the money. That's how I was wired. Now, I'm very in line with what I think Jack Ma once said. When you're young, right, you follow the leader.
Yeah.
You find someone to follow so that you learn. It's not so much about the money. It's about the experience that you gain from it.
Yeah.
Because this experience is going to be your most powerful weapon.
Yeah.
And this was said by another of my mentor.
Yeah.
Which appears here to do.
Yeah, I like that. Thanks for the sharing. Important that we have to know we only have like you say, health and time is a very precious thing. If you keep selling that for money, later you use money to pay back for that as well.
Exactly.
It's just another way. Like you pay back for hospital bill, you pay back to greedy for love, pay for somebody to be your girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, wife, or whatever. It's the price. You don't pay now, you pay later. The value is more than money. One last question. So if tell yourself 5 years from now, what you want to tell to a future agent?
Future. Okay.
You want future or you want the past?
Same.
Same, okay. You both is still different agent.
I like future because it's forward looking. 5 years
Nice.
from now, to be honest, I've not really thought about it because I'm enjoying too much in my life now. But what I think I would say to 5 years Adrian is thank you for continuing to take action thank you for not remaining too comfortable with your life so that you still grow and you continue to grow. And thank you for wanting to pay for and help people because there's only so much we can take, but we can impact others as well.
Yes.
Any one person that you impact is good. Any 2% impact is good. So
Yes.
there's a multiplier effect to the world. Yeah. So I
Yes.
believe in that.
Yeah. Thank you, Adrian, for sharing. I think that is the most positive and wonderful message that we want to share to the world in this situation. You know, we went through so much in this world right now that we forget to say thankful for how much effort we've been putting ourselves to be where we are today. And thanks to coming for the show. Thanks to share with us all your heart and sincere knowledge. And thanks you guys for continuing to support Ms.Nhi Podcast. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I will come back to you with the next episode. Thank you, Adrian.
Thanks, Lee.